What is Nick Caserio going to do at 3? What is he going to do at 13? How is he going to approach the first round? And this is where I want you guys to chime in. If you were Nick Caserio, let me know, what would you do at 3? What would you do at 13? Are you trading back? Are you trading up? The Houston Texans, we really didn't do anything in free agency. That's only because of the Deshaun Watson trade. So we, including the Houston Texans and definitely Nick Caserio, is looking at this draft as a, building block for franchise. You now have multiple first round picks. You have 3 and 13 this year. You now have $118 million next year in free agency to work around with. So this is the start for Nick Caserio. You went through all the BS last year. You traded away Deshaun Watson. Now you didn't have a first. You didn't have a second. You did the crazy thing and your first 2 picks being Davis Mills and Nico Collins. It looked like so far those have worked out. So the question to Nick Caserio is, how are you going to make the Houston Texans better? And at 3, I think you take Kayvon Thibodeaux if he's there. I do love Kyle Hamilton, the safety out of Notre Dame, but however, taking a safety at 3 is kind of tough for me. Kayvon, however, the defensive line is a huge issue. He said it himself. He wants to be Jadeveon Clowney 2.0. We know what Clowney is. Very good against the run. He's going to get you 8 to 9 sacks. So if he wants to be that, Jadeveon Clowney, get just double-digit sacks, buddy, and we would absolutely love that at number 3 for the Houston Texans. And look at your defensive line. Kayvon Thibodeaux and Jonathan Grenard at your 2 ends. Your middle interior lineman will be Malik Collins, Ross Blacklock, Roy Lopez. Maybe you add another one down the line in the draft. The guy from U of H is definitely a big guy, so would absolutely love that. But at 3, I am taking Kayvon Thibodeaux. However, if not, and the Houston Texans do trade back, Sarah McCoy has been talking about players like Evan Neal. I do not want to take a tackle, but however, Ike, who is a tackle but will definitely transition to guard, will be your left guard for the next 10, 12 years, is absolutely nasty there. Would love to get, early offensive line help and really give Davis Mills a chance next season. We've seen a lot of QBs for the Houston Texans with no offensive line. So if they address it early by trading back and taking an Ike or an Evan Neal, wouldn't mind that for the Houston Texans. However, at number 3, I myself, if Kayvon Thibodeaux is there, I am taking Kayvon Thibodeaux and seeing, how the Houston Texans defense is, and I'm waiting for number 13. At 13, things get interesting, right? Because some of these quarterbacks are getting a lot of hype. Malik Willis definitely is. Maybe if a team gets so trigger happy and wants to trade up to 3, give me the whole damn bank, I would absolutely take that. Malik Willis's pro day showed his absolute cannon of an arm. Did everything good for the Houston Texans in terms of raising his draft value. So if someone wants him at 3, they're going to have to give us the bag. If someone wants him and he's there at 13, go get the bag from the Houston Texans. Number 13, however, I think the Houston Texans needs to train back, but it might be a little difficult with players like Tyler Lindenbaum, Big Boy Jordan Davis, Jameson Williams, the wide receiver from Alabama, someone I absolutely freaking love. You have Drake London, the guy from USC, the edge guy from Purdue, the George, he has a crazy last name, will learn to get that. But at 13, there's players in the offense, there's players on the defense that you could go ahead and bring in, and you're thinking, man, I mean, even if you're talking about Devin Lord, the linebacker from Utah, who might definitely be there at 13, there's a lot of possibilities, but if you trade it back from 13, I do think that gives you the best chance to get more starters for the Houston Texans for the next upcoming years. I would trade back from 13. If I did go from maybe 18 to 21, definitely don't want to lose a shot out on Jameson Williams. Would love if the Houston Texans get Zion Johnson, the guard from Boston College, Kenyon Green, the guard from A&M. I think if you listen to all of my videos, you're going to see me focus a lot on the offensive line. I think there's a lot of guards here that could definitely start for the Houston Texans. That is a need because our 2 tackles are kind of solidified with Laramie Tunsil and, Titus Howard coming back. So excited to see what Nick Caserio does. The second rounds and third rounds are going to be absolutely huge. Imagine if he has more ammo in each and every single round. So let me know what you guys would do if you were Nick Caserio and if you were approaching the 3rd pick and 13th pick. As always, go Houston Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.